The best long-term investment returns from stocks, plus taxes and jewelry are our focus on Wealth Track today. I'm going to have to turn to Patrizia Ferenzi because I'm looking at these gorgeous diamond brooches that you have on, and they do say that diamonds are a girl's best friend. So I want to know, are diamonds an investor's best friend? Is jewelry a good investment in your experience?
I would say jewelry is beautiful. And that's where we have to start from. And it's there to adorn someone and to get pleasure out of it for the people who look and for the people who wear. And that would be really my first answer. Obviously, over time and over years, jewelry has increased in value, but not, I would say, you have to buy jewelry for love and for something else, emotion, affection, beauty, but not really to say, oh, this is a great investment.
So what makes a piece of jewelry, though, special that would cause it to hold its value more than another piece of jewelry? You know, what is it that we should look for?
First of all, we have to go, I would say we would have to talk about trends.
Right.
Trends come and go. And something that's maybe in trend today may not be in trend tomorrow. And something that was in trend yesterday is not today. So do you buy during the trend or do you buy off the trend? If you can buy off the trend and sell in the trend or sort of foresee the trend, then obviously you can be a winner. There is people, by example, now who are definitely buying 70s jewelry that may look to all of you think,
dated,
dated, I don't like it. And I'm sure 10 years from now we'll say, oh, we want it. And from what I'm wearing, this is something from the 1800s, and it has come and gone into fashion and come back and gone back. And
it's in now, right?
It's totally in. But if I showed this to my grandmother,
right,
she would say, this looks old. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a grandmother anymore, but you know, she would have said, it looks old, because it reminded her of her mother. Now it's very much in fashion. It's beautiful. You cannot reproduce it today, so it's one of a kind, and it is what it is. And therefore, there is also a part of it which is history, and which is something that was and not is anymore.
Right. So I guess if you wanted to sell a piece of jewelry, you can never tell whether or not jewelry is going to be in or out, so that you can't depend on a piece of jewelry to give you the return that you might have even paid for it.
That's right.
At any given time.
You may get what you paid, you may get much more, and you also may get less. And there is not there is not one set thing that I can say about that. I would say in certain things, yes, you know, this is in fashion. This has been in fashion for 30 years. It's Tiffany's, Schlumberger. Some were made in France, some are made in this country. They still make them.
The Schlumberger, is that what it is?
Yeah, and they still make them. It's beautiful.
Right.
It comes in every color. Some women collect it, and it's still in fashion. But you know, I can show you 20 things that were created at the same time as this that no one wants.
So Patrizia, if you want to sell jewelry, where is the best place to do it? I mean, you know, do you go to your local jeweler?
I think you have to go to someone you trust. Trust is a very important piece, part of jewelry when you buy and when you sell. And that's fundamental in my mind. And I know it's a hard thing because I cannot say to you, you can trust this one or you can trust that one, but trust is a very important part of it. You go to your jeweler, you can, I would say, you can sell at auction, and sometimes you can be very successful in doing that, and sometimes not at all, because the spread is very big. There is a 30% basically spread in between buying and selling.
Patrizia Ferenzi, all right, the one investment from a gemologist point of view.
I would say buy something you love, buy something secondhand, and
a signed piece. But why secondhand? That's really interesting.
Because when you buy something secondhand, some of the cost of making the piece has already been dissipated. So you are really buying a little more intrinsic value versus the labor of today. You are paying the labor of 20, 30, 50, 100, 200 years ago.
Right.
So it evens out better.
All right. So it's like almost like buying a car. If you buy it secondhand, you're going to pay a lot less for it.
That's right. That's right.
But hopefully it will hold its value much better
Exactly.
than that. Exactly.
Exactly. The car will still go down. The jewelry hopefully will
Right,
go up.
will go up.
That's
Exactly.
Really, exactly.
Well, thank you all. Professor Jeremy Siegel, just a treat to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Really is. Tom Herman, always great to have you here. And Patrizia Ferenzi, it's terrific to have you as well.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Glad to talk about jewelry. Something very different and very interesting to our viewers.